Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up like a smoke fest.
Okay. How you guys doing? Good to talk to you. I'll be monitoring the chat while I work. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and Twitch stream the entire process of doing the comic book. So, welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to be doing my sketches. You see here, there's some of my artwork that's already on. It's on display there in a slideshow above my base camp. After losing my career to the COOF in 2021, I decided to bet on myself, invest a little money, get a computer that was worth doing video editing on, and start developing my passions here on YouTube. Started this channel back in 2008, and now you'll be able to see me stream weekly on Sketching the Privateer, a show where I show you the development of my comic book that's been in the works for 20 years. The Brothers Hack the Matrix, an everyman talk show developed with myself and my brother Highlander over conversations we had during his commute home. And Papa Joe Gamer, up way too late. An older gentleman trying to stay up on his nights off, playing some video games, having a few cocktails and a few fails. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, and until I see you again, keep on keeping on. Boys and girls, how you doing? We got a special episode of Sketching the Privateer today. I'm probably not going to be doing too much drawing today because I have several friends joining me that are hoping, as I do, that this comic book takes off because you might see some of their characters. These guys are messing with me. You guys are going to enjoy this show today. It's a bunch of my friends from, we all met each other about 10 years ago playing DC Universe Online, and we're going to talk all about all of that. Of course, you know my my sidekick on Sketching the Privateer, and that would be, today he's Mystic Mom, but usually he's Justifer Jim. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, buddy. How you doing today?
Do you think the YouTube public is ready for these goofballs? What do you think?
Oh man, they better be. They better be.
I see. Oh man, Sears is in the chat. Hey, what's up, Christopher? It's good to see you, man. Sears? Good to see you. Sears is saying hey. That's him on YouTube, guys. Okay, so what we got going on today, guys? It's a reunion of a bunch of guys that used to play DC Universe Online together. We all created superheroes, and you're going to see them all with their superhero names on here today. First of all, I got to bring in a guy that we were actually part of the leadership core of Mythology, and I don't know if he's ready yet. He's acting like he's doing. He's ducking down. Look at this fool, man. What are you doing, bro?
It'll be the guy who was the Tim Allen show from years ago, where you just see the top
right, you see the top of his head, and that's it. That's all we're
Wilson.
seeing right now, buddy.
Hello, everybody.
All right, I want you to meet Knock, guys. His first name is Ron. Actually, all three of us that you see on the screen actually went to dinner together about 5 years ago when I took a trip to see my father up in the Virginia area, and they both live around there. And we took a day trip and picked these guys up and took them to Ron's favorite restaurant because he loves the bread at Outback. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I still go to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, I want to bring in another old timer. Wait, I'm bringing everybody in by when they joined the league. So, you know who's coming next? He's from the dirty South, as they call it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, this guy. Okay.
This guy
This
here.
guy.
What's up,
What's
Colin? It's
happening?
Redburst. What's happening, man?
Not much. Not much.
I have
Things are
not
good.
heard your voice
So how
in
are
a
the new
very long
shoes?
time.
Right? They're good. You know, it's been a struggle, but
A
they made
struggle.
Uh,
If anybody is having a struggle, it ain't you, man. I've been following you. You are living the
yeah,
dream.
it's just social media apparently or
I'm
something.
telling you,
Hey, man, you know.
I need to take notes from you, man. All I do is blow. I shoot this stuff. I shotgun it all over everything I have. But I know there's better ways I could do this. We're gonna have to stay in touch so you can coach me on this
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
All
for sure.
right. Let me take a look at the comments real quick. What do we got here? Yeah, Sears is saying hi to everybody, and let's see. There's a heavy echo. Okay, I don't know where that'd be coming from.
Probably
You guys, okay? Well, just turn down your speakers a little bit, and we should be okay.
that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for giving us a heads up, brother. I appreciate it. All right, the next guy I want
I
to
don't have
bring
a
in.
PC headset.
You don't have a PC.
I'm a console
headset?
guy. I don't do anything on this thing.
It'd be okay though. It'd be okay. I'm a console guy too, but I spent the money for this thing just for YouTube. You know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Cool.
the next guy I want to bring in is actually, we find out later on, the son of the privateer. What's up, Shulkin? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
What's new and exciting, man? You still muted? I got you. There you go.
There we go.
No,
Can you hear me
got
now?
you. Yeah,
Yep.
I hear you just
Good.
fine. How's
Excellent.
everything up there in the north of me in Oklahoma? How's that going?
Right. It's going good. New job's been going good. Fixing to actually start campaign 2 with my group. Just recently added an 8th
Tell them
player
what kind
to
of
the
group. They
campaign as
don't
well.
know. Tell them what kind of group.
Dungeons and Dragons. I am DMing a group for Dungeons and Dragons. A couple of them like to podcast their stuff all over the place. So, what else? Hexy Hash, and I think Ninjato13 on Twitch. So check them out.
Okay. All right.
I
Okay.
muted. The echo is not me.
Okay, buddy. All right. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. You guys just, if you've got your speakers up, turn them down. What edition? Let's see. What is this guy saying? What edition are you playing, Shulkin? 3.5
Currently
or
playing
5?
5th edition.
5th edition. He's
Really
playing
looking
5th.
forward to the Spelljammer drop next week. Pre-ordered that about a week ago, and super excited for D&D in space.
Very cool, man. D&D in space. Did I hear that right?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
That's gone
Wow, going
crazy
fast and
there.
furious
hasn't it?
on us.
I mean, that game has evolved so much from when I used to use graph paper and pewter figures and rolling
Yes,
dice.
a lot
and
of things
it's
have
crazy, man.
progressed since the handwriting
Yeah.
on these days.
Yeah, since the Stone Age. Yeah. We all know who the old fuck is. Yeah, for sure. Don't worry, you can cuss. It's YouTube. It's all right, man. But anyway, the
Oh, we're
next
not gonna
guy
get
we
beat?
want to bring in is the love child of the Kryptonian and the girl from Themyscira. It's Raul L. What's going on up there in the New York City, Betty?
Yeah, man.
Oh, he's dressed appropriately too. That's good. That's nice.
Hey, Rob.
I was gonna say that. Very disappointing. Superman shirt. I got a little Batman guy here. We got a little Wonder Woman.
Listen. I brought what really needed to be brought. Okay. I don't know what you guys did.
Virus with Lyme.
I mean-
There you go, baby. Virus with Lyme.
I mean, you know,
It's all
I
super.
had to rep the squad. You know what I'm saying? I had to rep the squad.
There you go. There you go. Very nice. Nah, man, I've got Roman Reigns on today. That's what I got on today. I got
Hey, shout
superheroes
out.
all. Look, my girlfriend's right here, bro. Okay, she's next to me on every show.
How's that
Okay.
bush down there? Any good? I can't see it from here.
You're just fine, man.
No,
You're
no.
just
The bush on your girlfriend. You trim?
here.
She keep
That
it
better,
trim?
man.
keep it trim down there. That's like my
trying, man, trying. You're not
like
going
my
to see it
aunt,
under
you
that
know?
skirt, though. That's for
That's
sure.
my second aunt, second cousin.
Listen
Come on,
to
man.
this
That's
guy,
what
man.
we do. We look up the skirts, man.
So you've been doing okay, man? How's your health?
Yeah, good, man. Working.
You
job-
look good.
job's
Look
going
like you
great.
lost weight.
Nah, it's still range anywhere between 2 and 210. So.
Yeah. Cool,
I'd
man.
love to get down to my fighting weight of 185. That never happened.
Never happened, man.
Once you hit this
Never
age,
happened.
man, unless you
That's
work
it.
out 6 days a week, fuck that. Nice.
That's it. That's it. All I do is get on a treadmill a couple days a week.
You really want to do it, just don't eat. That helps.
Okay, so let's bring up the newest member of the crew. He came in probably the second year we were around. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. It was around the time that Harry left us, and that would be Jack, the Great Pumpkin. What is going on, Big Daddy? How are you?
How you doing? I'm good. How's it going, everybody?
It's good to see you.
Pretty good.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good. Just working, selling pizza,
Yeah.
not playing video games.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Mom may be getting started with their own channel here pretty soon. Because they're talking magic cards and stuff. If any of you guys play Magic, they're into that kind of thing. So, Shulkin, do you play that at all?
Yeah, I still play occasionally on the mobile app.
Yeah.
Arena.
Okay.
Shulkin and I are friends on Arena.
All right. Yeah, Sears said, "Hey Jack, what's going on, man?"
Hey Sears.
Yeah. And let's see what's Crusader saying. He said, "I played D&D in space, Star Wars D20 revised core rule
D20.
book."
Okay. It's
wow.
3.5 D&D. Yeah.
They've got Star Wars
revised it
expansion
since
packs for
2003.
friggin' wow. That is insane, man. That is insane.
Any way to make
That
a
thing
buck.
has really changed. Wow, that has changed.
D20 was open license, so you could do it with Vampire the Masquerade or Star Wars or Dungeons and Dragons.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Man.
Same system for all the different storylines.
Wow. Wow. So it's been 10 years since we ran around together, man.
Yeah.
And that game has changed. I don't know if you've played it or not, but it's compared to what we used to do, it is like DCUO for dummies, kind of.
Yeah.
Really, it's been dumbed down quite a bit. It really has.
Yep.
I've got a couple of subjects we can talk about, but I want to catch you guys up on what's going on if you haven't seen what's going on with the book. Let's see. You know, I've been doing this. I've been doing the posters and stuff or excuse me, the work on the comic book for a while now, and I want to show you guys. Let's see, where is it? Where is the part I wanted to show? Here it is.
What?
All right, that is the posters that I've got. I printed these up just for this is the first artwork I did. I did them first because the whole thing that kicked this off and got me actually off my ass and finally doing this, guys, was Foxy there, the Royal Fox. You know her, my wife. She is the captain of a crew called Barkus and Meow. And you see the scroll on the bottom of the screen. They're going to be at GeekCon this year because she, as captain, she got to pick the theme, and she said the theme this year was going to be Barkus and Meow Goes Geeked. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's a Mardi Gras crew. It's a thing here in Louisiana. I'm sure you've heard of it. Everybody tries to go to New Orleans during Mardi Gras. I wouldn't suggest it because it's a body wash. It's kind of dangerous. I'd say go down for the Jazz Fest, but that's just me. But anyway, Mardi Gras is a big deal in Louisiana, and she's a member. She's the captain of the crew, and she decided to make that the theme. And what she wanted was she's going to cosplay. Of course, we cosplayed as these characters like just about 10 years ago. One Halloween, I've got an entire privateer getup, and I do the makeup for her and everything. And she's got an orange wig and everything. Anyway, she's going to, during Mardi Gras season next year, she is going to cosplay as the Royal Fox, and she wanted a trading card to throw to the crowd.
Oh,
And that's
dope.
why I did that. We're going to actually have trading cards made up for it. So
That's awesome.
I will get you guys a copy of the trading cards. I'm going to make them up for the Privateer and her, just to start with, because they're the two characters that are going to start the story anyway. But that's what got me off my ass working on it. I said, well, hell, if I'm going to do this, I might as well just go ahead and, invest a little money, get the computer going and everything. I lost my job at Libby, so I decided to go ahead and spend some money on myself and go ahead and get the computer, get everything set up. We remodeled this room just to have a studio for us to work in. Half of it's my studio, and just to my left, your right, is her crafting area. I got stupid and gave her a cricket for her birthday last year, and I'm going to be in the shed out back eventually, guys. She's taking over this room. I've got she bought me a 3D printer off of Facebook to make figures with.
Nice. Yeah.
And I haven't even played with it yet. I've been so busy on this that what the whole thing is, guys, I'm busier than I've ever been. I never want to go to bed, but it's the good kind of busy. I'm not stressed out. I'm doing what I love to do, So anyway.
Oh, you're not stressed, then we need to play some Madden.
Yeah, that's when I get stressed.
No.
When I'm playing knocking Madden, kicking my ass. Yeah, that's
the easiest way.
Definitely when I get stressed.
The easiest way to get him
Speaking
stressed.
of which, I've been waiting for like 2 weeks for your next move.
Or when Fry's doing PvP, then you'll hear some curse.
Oh my god! Oh, I told y'all I hate coming in here. I hate coming in here every time.
Yeah, PvP. That's crazy, man. We used to have a good time.
Oh.
But that's where I'm. And let me show you real quick before we start our discussions. I'm going to roll over here and grab. Go ahead and get the pages to the comic book and show you that, man. I was actually going to work on page 8 today, but there's so many of you here. I think we're just going to talk about the old days. Hang on one second. You guys vamp for a second while I get this together. Hang on.
I need a refill, so I'm gonna be right back.
Right on.
But y'all, it's good seeing you guys, man.
Man, I know, right?
Great seeing everyone.
This brings back a lot of good memories.
Oh yeah. A lot of late nights staying up way past our bedtimes.
Oh my gosh.
FOS 2.
Oh fucking shit.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Everybody goes down with Red Burst.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, look, just because everybody just so happened to die and I was alive, I mean, I just call that.
It's easy to do when you're in the back, just hiding out.
Right.
Look, it's like I would
duck behind a box or something like that. Throw like a ninja star, then like go back under.
Yeah.
Why are you guys dying? I don't know what happened. Run away.
Right, strategy. I call it strategy. Okay, it was a strategic draw.
I don't understand why you guys are dying.
Right. It's like I was like, I don't get it. It was like, what's going on? Like, I'm here. Everybody else is just. It's like that John Travolta me. I'm looking around. Nobody else is in
the room. Good stuff.
Let me break this
That's
down.
a Pulp Fiction reference.
We are on.
Yeah, man. Of course. Yeah, I just recently went to Pan's, the diner out here, just so I could be like, tell that bitch be cool. And then everybody's looking at me like, really? And I'm like, yes.
Be cool. I gotta pee. Yeah. This. So this is page 1. We're all page 8 is going to be the next one I work on. What I'm doing, guys, same way I did these. You see how these? I think these ended up really nice. What it is I'm sketching it in pencil, taking a picture of it. And then I'm using a program on my iPad called Procreate. My daughter Amanda introduced me to it, and it's pretty easy to use. and you can set up different layers. I've got one just for the black and white work, one just for the colors and that kind of thing. So what I'm doing is I'm using actual card stock. Man, I bought this comic book stock like when we started playing DCO that long ago, you know, and I'm just now using it. But anyway, you see this Coast Guard cutters out there, and they see some targets coming. And this right here, this actually, I don't know how many of you guys listen to Rainbow. I may be the only old bastard that knows that band. Richie Blackmore, the guitarist for Deep Purple, had a band called Rainbow, and this is from Straight Between the Eyes, the album cover. I just thought that was a great look for the shocked look this guy has looking through the binoculars. And then the boat gets attacked by a helicopter in the main page. And it's going to say the Privateer up top, the title. And down here, it's going to say Opening Salvo, which is the name of the book. And these guys are running for cover, you know, that kind of thing. And then you've got the captain calling for a mayday because they're getting ripped up. And they drop a torpedo at them and strafe the boat again. And then right here, you see inside the old Huey helicopter that the privateer's in. And the first you see of him is that grimace right there, right? And him talking to his pilots, right? And they can't see him. Okay. And I'll explain that in a second. But they're like observing it. And then the torpedo hits the boat. They're all bailing from it. And, there's a female sailor trying to get to her feet. She gets blown off her feet, and the helicopter's coming in. And then you see the privateer's eyes and his eye patch, which is actually a tech patch. He can actually see out of that eye better than anything else. And so then the big splash page where you finally see him, he jumps. What they're doing is they're folding space. They're actually in the same area in a different time zone. And they fold space, and he jumps through, and he's got a shield around him. You know how shields work in DCUO, you know. His dominance his dominance is higher than that helicopter, so everything's gonna. Actually, it's an inertia shield, so instead of things ricocheting off of them, the bullets get grabbed and the energy sucked out, and they just drop to the ground, so people don't get hurt around him. So he jumps down to get between her and the helicopter. And then there he's shielding her, and as the bullets come in, and then they talk to each other, and these guys in the helicopter are wondering where he came from. The captain says he's going to go get her and tells his first mate to get everybody else off the boat. And then this one, the captain draws down on him, and he pulls out his gun, which really it was really cool. The second epic we did, and we'll talk about that in a second, the stories we wrote. Me and Jimmy had a good time talking about those the first time he was on here. But anyway,
I just read those again the other day too.
Yeah, and actually I'm thinking about opening it up after this show so you guys can go and look at it for a week or two, you know, because all you have to do is pay money to get in there. That's all you have. Anybody can do it. It's all there. All you have to do is pay for like a week. It may be open now. I can't remember the last time I put money into it. But anyway, he takes out the gun, and through that eye of his, right, this is half his face right here, you can see he targets the rotors and both pilots and blows them away while the captain is shooting him in the back. Okay.
Well,
and that's where we're at in the book. Okay. So
just like any nudity at all in these, or no?
No, sir. No, sir. These now they're
Dirty
not exactly. Hang on one second.
Ralph's like, I'm out.
Let me get back over here with the rest of you here. Hang on.
I actually wasn't even thinking dirty, but sometimes when you make a graphic novel,
He's all
you have
peace.
some of these like.
If there was nudity, I'd be interested in it.
You know,
This is not going to be published in a heavy metal magazine, buddy. Okay.
Clips, dude. There are no boobs in this. There are no boobs. Where are the boobs? Like,
right?
He's like, what is this? This is for children.
Did we lose somebody?
A program called
Who did we lose?
Procreate.
Did
No,
Jimmy
no.
get bounced? Okay, hang on. Let
Jimmy.
me get Jimmy back in here.
yeah.
Jimmy, did you get bounced, bro?
I did.
You got
did.
bounced all the way to the bottom. Look at you, man. Damn,
They
what
did.
happened?
It's okay. I don't know.
I
I mean, I guess they remembered what my
This is the
DPS numbers looked like on there, and they decided, hey, you need to be at the bottom.
That means I'm Alice, apparently, because I'm in the middle, right?
That's it, man.
That's right.
You're the pivot man in the circle jerk, baby.
Love it.
Get some.
What a
That's
fun.
all.
This is the story of another sausage fest.
I want
Yeah, we didn't have
waterfall.
very many ladies in there in the beginning.
Right.
Man,
So
That's kind of funny.
yeah. So yeah, the stories. Now this is the thing. I'm hoping this comic takes off, because if it does, I'm going to be talking to all of you guys about getting your characters into it and getting you some kind of percentage of the books that they're in. You know what I mean? But I don't even want to talk about that until I see if it's going to take off or not. You know,
I'll
what I
take
mean?
mine in Outback Steakhouse gift cards.
Yeah, right. Right. Gift cards. I want unlimited. I want unlimited brown bread.
I want a mailbox with like bread in it, like a mail with bread in it. That'll work too.
I'm not
You
mad.
do,
I'm not mad at that.
What is it, a
You
monkey?
Yeah, after you get the issue done, you need to contact Antarctic Press. They have a publishing house here in San Antonio. They do Warrior Nun, Ariella, and a bunch of other stuff like alternative comics.
Yeah.
But they're-
For Shulkin, you can always give him a catnip as well.
Send that to me on Facebook. 'Cause I'm still
Oh,
considering which way I'm going to go with it.
What's up, Peppers?
about to wop pop 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 upside your head, dude.
Yeah. What's up, Max?
What's up, Max?
Max.
Hey, Max is part of the family. I
Man,
mean,
what?
half the time we're running together, all we hear about is Max.
Max.
Yeah,
Stop
right.
it, man.
Chloe's
the
too big
hell?
to lift up. Fuck that. You can see her in the podcast, right?
Right. But yeah, we folks, this crew right here, we put together some of the best stories. What we did was we had a website. Psycho Nemesis put it together for us, and I'm still friends with him on Facebook. He saw that we were getting together, and he was like, "Wow, man, cool." You know, he might be watching. I don't know, but we had an open role play thread. God, my tongue is not working today.
Words are hard. It's okay. Words are hard.
Yeah. But it was an open role play thread, and as long as you didn't kill each other off and you didn't mess up the story up to that point, you could write whatever you wanted to, and it was just amazing the creativity this crew came up with, man. It was something that the guy that's not here, I wish he was here, Saxon, came up with. If you remember, it actually started with he was trying to get a group activity together, and he was doing it through writing a story.
Yeah.
And it was us trying to fend. Remember, I think the DLC was that they had the safe house thing with PvP,
Yeah.
right? And he set it up over that, and that's how we had the bad guys getting into our safe houses and stuff. It was pretty funny, but we just ran with that and came up with two of the best stories I've ever read, man. That first one where I think it was called Saving Saxon, where he was losing his grip on the sword, and we all got together trying to help him. That was pretty cool. And then the one, and of course at the end of that one, in the very, at the ending of it, Nock introduced the demon Hayden. And that whole
My
story.
very first character in
awesome.
DC Universe, it was a villain.
Oh, wow.
I wanted a really cool name, and that was, I think it was like Son of a Demon or Birth of a Demon or something like that, the meaning of the word. And so that's what I went with when I created that character. And then nobody was playing, so I went to the hero side, and I was level 17. And I saw a shout out for a group, Mythology, and Saxon was like, we want everyone level 25 and above or something like that. I was like, is 17 good enough? And he was like, yeah, sure. And he brought me in. It was me, Ice Guy, Saxon, and Privateer pretty much at the start of it. So we were doing Area 51.
Are you talking about the start of the league? Is that what you're talking about?
that was near the beginning.
Yeah. The first four of us was me, Saxon, Universal Titan, and
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I think the guy's name was Freeze. He didn't stay but like a week. But the first alert group that put together the league was us four. Yeah. And you came in like within the first week, Knock. Yeah. I put a picture up on Facebook. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Let me see if I can find it again to show you guys. But it's one of the earliest achievements we had. It was the oh gosh, let me find it real quick. It was
Is that the Gorilla Grodd one?
yes, Strikers Island. Strikers Island. It's that one. Yep.
He was pretty tough in
was.
the beginning.
Yeah, he was. Everything was harder back then. Are you kidding me?
No kidding.
Oh man, you didn't have like we didn't know why skill points are useful yet.
Right? What the hell, man?
Skill points. We don't need skill
Later,
points.
I went back to Hayden and I think because I started playing because my brother was playing it back then.
Yeah.
And he was trying so hard to convince me you got to worry about your gear. And I remember when I went back to Hayden, I had half DPS gear and half tank gear for tier 1.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. I was like, dude, this gives me like 1,000 DPS or defense and like 10, might. Why not just wear this? Like makes no sense.
Well, had you ever played an MMO before?
No,
See, I'd never had
I really
either.
sunk my teeth into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd
DPS,
never played World of Warcraft.
Tank, all that stuff was new to me. I had no idea what it meant.
Yep. But yeah, this was
City of
the
Heroes,
original hierarchy right here. Universal Titan, the guy on the right. He was part of the Lantern Corps there, Red Burst.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a beast DPS.
Then you had the Zombie Lord Saxon, right? The leader. Then you had me. I was wearing that. That's what I wore to start off with. I didn't have the Napoleon hat yet and all that stuff. So
that's when you were the drill sergeant, though, right?
And then you had Knock with the gold stuff and the cowboy hat. I always had the cowboy hat.
Well, that dropped from Area 51, so it was really easy
wings
to get.
changed over time, though. You wore different wings.
The nth medal. I still rock the nth medal on one of my suits.
Do you? Yeah, but yeah, that was the original bunch right there. Of course, Red Burst came along shortly after that too, and Rawl. I think you and I ran a duo, right? Something like that.
That is correct.
Yeah,
I got Hayes. I got Hayes coming in.
You did not. We treated you with the utmost respect.
Literally, not those. Yeah, man, you look like you're pretty good at this. Look like you're pretty good at this. You know what? Just duel me real quick. He beats me in like 3 moves. And he's like, oh yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. And I'm just like,
that's when dueling came out. That was the best time ever.
It was, man.
Literally, I just added to his feat points. That's the solid.
That's still a thing in that game. There's still areas in that game. You can always see them in the Watchtower doing it, even though they came up
Little
with
Bohemia. If you said Little Bohemia, there's still hundreds of people out there for whatever reason.
Yep. They're all dueling.
They're still dueling, man. Wow.
That was the original place to go. Was Little Bohemia, right outside the police station. That's where me and BS spent literally the first day. I think I got 200 wins in that first day.
I heard BS is back in the league. Is that right?
He is. Yeah.
Oh, very cool, man.
Oh, I need to log on there.
Yeah, he hit me. He hit me up. We started playing again, and then I brought him in. I haven't really been playing much myself this last month, but I jump on now just to get the daily.
Exactly.
I get on for maybe 2 hours a week now, and it's on my nights off because I work from 10 p.m. to 6 in the morning. And if it goes too, I was fixing to say, Raw, go ahead and that's why I said Max is part of the family, guys.
Yep.
We used to hear all the time.
Now we're ready to raise, folks.
Needs his own camera.
Whatever was a ding on the computer, he went nuts.
Yeah, of course. But,
sorry, that was my text message.
Man.
It's okay. It's just he's a pain in the ass.
But it's okay. I mean, all dogs are like that, aren't they? I mean, shoot. But I think I have. Let's see. Pretty sure I brought up a video of. Did I bring up that one? No, I guess not. But they can get a taste of it. This is something that, and we'll probably do a toast to this fella by the end of the show. Probably do it close to the end of the show. But this is a little taste of some PvP. This is when we had the Ice Guy Memorial Club hopping run. Let me bring this in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to reshare it just to get the sound going.
Club hopping is definitely fun. Mike.
Club hopping was a lot of fun. And you know what? Oh, when I first created that league that they're running in now, I went to go do that, and there's nobody in the PvP phase anymore. When they merged it with the computer guys, it just totally broke PvP. And
Yeah, because of the stupid speed hack.
yeah, you can't even fight those guys. It's ridiculous how silly it got. But let me see. Share screen and click the button. And you guys will get a taste of what PvP used to be like back in the day in the PvP phase when you used to be able to kick some ass. Let me tell you what. Check this out.
Oh, this is what it looks like when Mythology shows up. It ain't 10 against 2 no more.
They trying to hide out with the bouncers.
They're not close enough.
They only knew.
Not close enough, baby.
All right, watch this. Watch.
Don't worry, guys.
The people dying.
We're fucking wrecking this shit.
That's Silent Gabriel.
They're Private Ryan when them boats opened up in Omaha Beach. That's what these motherfuckers look like now.
Rush the door! Rush the door!
Oh, the bouncer got me.
They can't back up far enough. They're backing up.
They're down.
Guards are
It
down.
was always the best when you can get rid of the guards.
Yeah.
You know it, man. Yeah, that's the kind of fun we used to have playing that
Fucking
game in
good
the open
times
world
right there.
before they added the damn computer servers, the sons of bitches.
Can I just point out, was that a 149 combat rating? Is that like half of what we have right now? Or
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what it
that's
is now.
less than half.
Yeah,
Less
that's
than half, yeah.
Way less than half. I know the Privateer's sitting at 371, and he's barely playing.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
you know, I can just imagine what
Jesus.
knocking them are at right now. They're probably
I think the
380.
top is like 380, 381, something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty high, man. Yep. But anyway, I figured you'd get a kick out of that one. That's that's what we used to call club hopping, because the bad guys' safe houses were nightclubs, and we used to go sit there and kill. See, that's not even the fun part. That's just when we showed up, when we were killing all the noobs trying to get to 30. What was fun was whenever they called their backup in and they started showing up, and the war was really on then. Yeah, it was a lot of
they
fun.
used to
Man.
get so pissed at us for not letting them do their mission. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The tells.
I tell everybody my favorite day in DCUO was the day it went free to play. Oh my god, that was so hilarious, man.
All right, Joe, tell them what we did at Big Belly Burger then.
That's I'm fit to tell them, man. We look, it went free to play, and of course, most of us still have. I don't know if you guys do, but I still have the disc that I originally bought for my PS3 for it.
Sure do.
I'm keeping it like a collector's item.
Yeah.
But
I bought the collector's edition, so yeah, I still got the Batman. So
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, the day it went free to play, we put a raid group together. 8 guys went over to PvP phase, place you just saw where we were fighting at. Only it was in Gotham. Now, anybody that's played this game knows it's always dark in Gotham. It's always nighttime, and we knew where there was a level. I think it's level 5 mission trying to get to level 6 for the villains, called and it's at a place called Big Billy Burger in Gotham City. And so what we did was, yeah, check it out. Sears is talking about good times, man. But anyway, we put 2 guys on each corner around Big Billy Burger, and everybody that tried to show up to do their mission, we started wiping them out, man. It was so fucking funny. I'll never forget. The funniest thing about it was Universal Titan was yelling, "You will never reach level 6." I mean, he was just losing his mind, having fun, just killing these guys left and right. and they were bitching at us in versus chat, going, "We got to finish our mission." And
God, yeah.
I'm typing back to him, "Hey, idiot, go to the PvE phase where you won't
Right.
get attacked. Fuck you." You know, it was too funny,
Yeah.
man. We had a ball doing that shit. That's
Or like they would be doing the bounties, and then one of us would go on a healer roll and
Go,
completely
yeah,
the bounty.
oh yeah, I hate that, man. I hate it when the villains do it, but yeah, when they start healing the fucking bounty, it just fucking sucks. It's ridiculous. Yep. But anyway, man, that's the kind of fun we used to have in PvP. I used to look forward to it. Remember they used to have what was it, Legends? They ran every Friday night. They streamed it, I think, on Twitch, didn't they? Wasn't it Twitch? It was like the early days of Twitch.
Yeah.
And they were showing that Friday nights. I think it started at 8 Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. And they would they'd just get together somewhere in the open world and just start queuing and duel and stuff. But then when they came up with the layers, what they would do, I remember I was trying hard to get us on that show, man. I kept politicking with Meps and those guys trying to get on that show, because what they would do is they would hang out in somebody's base. And it was before the league halls came up. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. I loved PvP before they broke it. It was so cool. It really was.
Yeah.
But so how much do you guys play now? I mean, I'm barely playing these days. I play enough to keep the privateer at end game status, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I stopped playing in April. I had so much stuff with the new job and everything. When the new DLC dropped, I played a little bit, and then I just started playing. I actually just started the Lego Skywalker Saga.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm waiting until the Black Friday sale for that one. It'd be like $25. So I'm gonna get it.
Oh, good. Like, I finished it. I'm still at 35%. I'm like, damn, but it's really good. And then if you play it, I don't know if you guys have ever read about the Star Wars machete order and how to watch the movies in the machete order. God, it's really good, especially when you play it like that. So. But yeah, that's basically what I just not really. If I make time for it, I could. Right now, I think there's some other things with the house that's a little more important. My job that's really going. I'm basically getting a new position after 5 months. So,
Nice.
Well, real life comes first, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you know.
You still work in that office with a bunch of women?
I am OBG, baby. I love it. I learned more about women's parts than I ever thought I'd dream imaginable. And the funniest thing, and this is, told my boss, I'm like, if you had asked me in a million years, you get that interview question, where would you see yourself in 5 years? I would never say working in a gyno's office in my entire life, learning about IUDs and vaginal bleeds and all sorts of shit. That's great.
My uncle is a gynecologist. He told me one time, yeah, Joe, I love my job. I'm always in pussy. It's awesome. You know.
Can't be mad at that.
Hey.
I have to hear about the problems, and then, why are you coming in? Well, I've been bleeding for this amount of time. I'm like, okay, no problem. Here we go. Yeah,
Bummer.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's got it made, though. My uncle does, man. His retirement is he goes to Indian reservations and delivers babies. That's his retirement.
Wow.
And the government pays him out the ass to do it.
Wow.
You know? So, well, I had some more stuff to show you guys before we get out of here. Just some of the fun we used to have in some of these things. And it's just the video. Oh my God, how much the technology's changed between now and then. Some of this stuff is just so ugly looking, man. It really is.
Theseus, do you need either of those?
Here's when we used to have to decide who got the loot.
Already have it.
Oh man.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, I thought about this story earlier. How long did it take for us to get that freaking rifle out of the Batcave for Pride?
Oh
Like
my
months?
God.
We literally kicked a guy out of the league because of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Everybody, everybody stop. Everybody stop. Nobody push anything.
I remember that night.
Do not take this rifle. It is for the privateer.
Yeah, that was
Trump,
freezy.
woohoo, yeah. Did you get it, Pride? Did you get it? No,
He's like,
someone else
no,
needed
bro,
on
I
it.
didn't.
Ah!
That was one of the
That
most
was like 3 weeks of
epic
build up to
meltdowns
that damn
ever.
thing, and then
And he got
That was
so
an epic meltdown.
it was so funny. You guys got so mad at him. I felt bad for him because I didn't say anything
it was
to
very
him.
simple. Don't need on the damn thing. It wasn't even his role. And it was like,
Right, he just took. Yeah, no, that was so fucked up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
I'm
I tell
pretty
you
sure
what,
I rage kicked him. I'm pretty sure that
No,
happened.
Yeah,
it didn't happen.
Yeah.
He got lost
Pretty
a
sure.
week later because I defended him. Actually, I had some and everything, but apparently he did it again a week later or something like that. I think that's why you got rid of
Go
him.
get
man.
mommy. You see him doing something?
But yeah, I tell you, one of the fondest memories I have, man. And this shows you how much the game has changed. Because, look, they basically made it a pay-to-win game now. You can spend money and just become a badass sumbitch in that game now. Because back in the day, me and Knock, in our support roles, took down the judge by ourselves in the open world. That was one of the fondest memories I ever had.
Yeah, it took forever.
It took us a good half hour to do, but we took him down. I was debuffing him the whole time, and he was healing us, and we just wore him down, man. It was, but you know, things were a lot harder back then. But I don't know. The older I get now, I don't play the harder stuff. And I just saw the other day they've got Elite Plus now. There's 3 different levels to things now.
Yeah. Nope.
Elite Plus. What the hell is that? Have you played that yet, Knock?
Yeah, pretty much the way they have it now is Elite Plus is pretty much the same as it was before, except now the old Elite or the regular Elite, you get more lives. That's pretty much the biggest difference. It's a little easier. So Elite is kind of in between Elite Plus and normal. So Elite Plus is pretty much the same as what it was before. But even in that one, you get an extra life. It used to be once you got knocked out, that was it. Now you get like 1 life, but now in Elite you get like 3 lives or something like that.
Okay, I got you. I remember Elite originally you only got 1, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, 1 is.
Yeah, I never did like that Elite stuff. Of course, you guys know how I feel about that. I'm not going to get into that here. We're having a good time. I just
we don't want to stress them out. Yeah.
No, don't stress me out.
No privateer's blood pressure today.
No privateer's blood pressure.
No matter.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Colin, were you around when he created that character? He created a character called Privateer's Blood Pressure that looked just like me, only red from head to toe.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yeah, most of these guys helped me get to make him look like that. They ran around with me to get the investigation, to get the Napoleon hat, all that stuff.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Amazing. Yeah, that was quite a time before feat sharing. Before when we for every character you had to go for every feat, include the briefings. So there was at least 3 or 4 characters that I did all the briefings on, the initial ones, to get the feats. And that was a lot of wasted time.
I brought up some pictures for us to look at here. Let me see. Some of these, man, like this one right
Alpha
here.
Rev.
Here's
my
Ron
God, that's when I went to go see Alpha Rev.
Yes,
that was the best. I saw him twice. In concert. This one I think was in Charlottesville. And we got to go backstage and everything. I brought a buddy along as well, and
that's him right there. Isn't that
he
him?
has some groupies.
Yeah,
like he's this guy.
Now he's a drummer, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think something happened and he one of his sticks broke and fucked up his hands.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he still drums or not, but yeah, it was pretty. I actually still have on Facebook the videos of when I went to his concert.
Really?
Cool.
Oh yeah,
Cool,
they're still there.
Very
I watch them
cool.
every now and then. Yeah, they're still there.
That's a blurry picture. I was trying to find some of the ones. I know there's my wife at work doing the Royal Fox thing, maniac. She doesn't have the makeup on and stuff though.
Look at it. If you scroll down, Pride, in the middle there, that's the little game station I had. Whenever I needed to be on the move,
Okay.
And little
Gotcha,
720p,
man.
little 720p TV with a PS3. All that good stuff. It was awesome.
Oh my God, the tech has changed so much over
I
the
used to
years.
take that on train rides when I went up to New York to visit the grandparents. I would take that off the train with me, and you just need 2 plugs. For the TV and the PlayStation, then you can play wherever you want.
Now you can just play remotely on your iPad if you want to.
Right.
Yeah, but you have to be on your Wi-Fi though.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. I play on cellular all the time. All the time. No, you don't. You can play. You can. I Bluetooth my controller into it, and I know you can do it on PS5 over cellular. I don't know if it's what the setup is or anything. Hang on, we got a comment here. Oh, yeah. Sears is saying, I remember that thing. He's talking about your setup here. Now, what was this thing called? It's not a PSP.
It's a game station.
It's a game station with a battery pack and everything.
I saw it. There was one Black Friday. I went to Best Buy, and when I go out for Black Friday, I don't anticipate getting anything because you never want to actually get anything on Black Friday as far as like really trying to get it, because then you can just enjoy it and see everyone else just be stressful as fuck while you're just sitting there chilling and like, all right, I'm just gonna get whatever. I went to Best Buy one of those times, and just looking around, and I saw it right there on the bottom shelf at Best Buy, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Let me check on Amazon. So right then and there, I checked on Amazon. It was like $50 cheaper, so I bought it right then and there on Amazon, and then
I think GameStop.
I didn't have to get anything from Best Buy. It was great.
Yeah,
I think GameStop uses that to test in systems that you trade in.
Yeah, they
do. Yeah.
They do, right? Yeah.
The consoles they buy for like $5.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you got a PlayStation 4 there? Here's $3.
You know what used to be great? They used
$5.
to It sucks that the games don't come up with manuals anymore. And it used to actually get you extra money when you had the manual with the game.
Yeah.
But now they just have like a little art thing and then like a barcode for whatever BS DLC they have. And it's not worth anything anymore.
Yeah. We were, believe it or not, guys, back in the day, we were memeing back then too. This is my favorite meme from back then. How most D&D groups begin and how most D&D groups end, and it's marked. That
looks like our raids too.
Oh boy.
Me, Jackson, Knock.
Uncle Jesse's not changing though, so that's not right.
Right, he's not changing clothes, right?
No, he's already changed. He just changed back.
No, we're taking a break here. I'm just gonna change my outfit here.
Wait,
then we're starting, and then we'll start. Oh, I remember. Okay, it was. What was it? What was the mission that was in the bubble? What raid was that? Oh, I can't remember.
That was in a
Battleground.
Prime Battleground.
Yes.
Yeah.
We would be waiting, like we get through like the first couple phases. We'd be waiting. Uncle Jesse's over here changing his clothes, and then we start, and then we're like, "Why are we getting healed?" Uncle Jesse's still there, AFK. He's like, "Oh, wait,
Nice.
y'all started?
Here's my clothes.
My bad. I'm changing my clothes."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gotta try the new hat.
Now this was always one of my favorite wallpapers. I created this one for Raw. Hang on a second. Yeah, there you go. I created that one for Raw. Seville, right?
I like
Raw L with her parents. What's up, man? That's some cool stuff.
Seems like there's a theme with him or something.
Yeah,
can't quite put my finger on it.
Most definitely.
There.
You go, man. They like take you around here like kissy, yeah.
But
and then you see how bug-eyed Batman is. So he likes.
Of course.
Is that the one I got you?
Yeah, that's why I brought them out, dude.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah,
The ones you guys sent me.
Yeah.
That's
now Northern sent you the other one, right?
Yeah, the Wonder Woman. The Jet's downstairs, though.
Okay. All right, man. Very cool. That one came with the invisible jet?
Yeah, the Wonder Woman came with the invisible jet. That
Very cool, man.
Downstairs. So I left the jet, but these ones stay on my dresser all the time. So
okay,
these ones are special.
Very cool. Well, Of course, we can't. We're going to run over today, guys, probably. But I do want to bring this up for those that haven't heard anything about him. A lot of people on the internet actually know this guy in the wrestling circles, but we lost a good friend, I guess, about 7 years ago now, maybe 6 or 7, I think.
Yeah, probably.
And that's Harry Simon, the great Mr. Ice Guy. We would be remiss if we did not talk about mythology and talk about that guy. He'd give you the shirt off his back, but boy, I tell you what, if you crossed him, he was not your friend.
Yeah. It
But one of the funniest,
and whenever
one of the
went out
funniest
of his
fucking
way
guys
to
that
make
played.
sure you knew he wasn't your friend. Yeah.
He's funny.
I know. Me and Ice Guy had it up several times.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sure. Well, he was one of those. He was a devout comic book purist, man. He's what I call a comic book Nazi, is what I call him. Because I remember when the Christian Bale Batman movies came out, he hated them. He couldn't stand those movies.
And they were my favorite.
Yeah, and they
Murder
and a lot of
me.
people, and I tried to tell him, I was like, look, they're not trying to make it like the comic book. They're trying to say, hey, if Batman was real, this is what it would look like. He was like, no, it wouldn't look anything like that. Just I mean, man, he just, and he hated, what was that, The Big Bang Theory? He
Oh my
hated
God.
that show.
Yeah.
My God, he hated that show.
And we always teased him about it too.
Oh my God. Anytime you brought that up, he lost his mind, man.
I think there was a point where I disappeared for a while, came back, sang that song once in front of him, and oops.
Yeah.
Man.
I remember.
That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to find the Punch Him in the Dick song to play. Damn it. Remember?
Yes.
He got that song for us to use as a theme
Mythology
song.
fight song.
Oh my God, man.
I remember the the Batcave at the end where everyone always wanted to get in the cutscene. And I remember I think one of the last times I pissed him off was because he always wants to do that. Or no. That's where you're like typing on computer and you're pushing on cat girl's boobs or whatever, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Batgirl's boobs.
Right,
And I threw a box on him and it moved him out of the scene. That's about that. And he stopped talking to me for a while. It's like,
Wow.
Yeah, he was a force of nature, but you know what? A funnier dude I don't think I've ever met. And when I looked for his obituary, guys, I actually found one on a wrestling site. He was part of a I can't remember what the name of it was. I'd have to look it up, and I'll get you guys the link in the thread on Facebook. But there is an obituary out there written for him by a gang of guys that he did a wrestling show with, a comedy wrestling show, and I think he was the Chicago affiliate or some shit like that on it. And also, to this day, I believe he's still the second biggest contributor to the DC Wiki, and the only guy that's put more into it was the guy that started it. So he knew everything about DC Comics. He knew everything about it. He could tell you everything verbatim what happened in those comics, and he was a fierce defender of it. That guy, they talk about gatekeeping in these communities these days. He was a gatekeeper before they even had that name for him. If you weren't down with comic books, he didn't want to talk to you. And if you were going to mess with his comic books, he was going to make sure that the whole world knew that you were not a purist, for sure, that you didn't know what you were talking about. But anyway, it was Jimmy's idea to do a toast to Mr. Ice Guy, so I brought my Jack Daniels. If you guys have got a beverage, then I'm going to grab my military police shot glass and pour it up. And let's have a toast to Mr. Ice Guy, one of the greatest teammates a guy could ever ask for.
R.I.P. Ice Guy.
Wait.
See, now I'm going to have to call into work and just stream it to you guys for 3 hours. Fuck it. I've had one. I need about 50 now.
I got a poker game tonight.
The one
you got a poker game tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
Like 10 years, there's so many different stories.
Yeah.
over the course of the last 10 years, it's so hard to fit into an hour.
Yeah, it is. We'll have to do it again.
Right.
Reunion part
Definitely.
2.
We will have to do it again. For sure.
I'm down.
Is that bottle child-proof there, Red?
No, it's frozen.
It's red proof.
It's frozen.
Did you say it's frozen?
No, I'm not.
Look. It's iced. It's iced. It's frozen.
Oh,
It's
man.
in the regular freezer.
All right. Well,
Makes sense.
Chill.
but yeah,
that's a
we'll have to
cocktail
get together. We'll have to get together.
I got you,
again.
Red. I got you.
There you
Yeah.
go. He's got him. I'm not doing another one.
Thanks,
I'm
buddy.
too old for that
No?
shit. I ain't power
No?
drinking, guys. No. I drink now as part of my show on Twitch. I'm going. I moved it over to YouTube last couple of weeks, but I'm moving it back to Twitch. I like video gaming on Twitch better. So tomorrow night you'll see me from midnight to 3, Monday morning, actually, to be specific about it. And I always start with DC Universe, so you'll see me play for about an hour or around midnight. You be in bed. We know you got old man hours because you got to make that commute. Really proud of you, by the way. I'm really glad that you got that going for yourself. He got a nice gig up around the DC area, so that and Colin,
part of my learning right here in the background. That's different.
There it is. Yeah.
Sets and all that.
Yeah. Colin, I think it's amazing what you've done since you graduated from Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I'm really jealous that you hung out with friggin' Roman Reigns back before anybody knew who he was.
Awesome.
Really jealous of that.
I did do that.
Yeah. But I'm really proud of all of you guys. Friggin' Jack has got his degree. He hasn't put it to work yet, but he's going to get there. He's
The economy
in a smaller
sucks right
market.
now.
I did the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna take a bit. I mean, Knock was at Walmart for a long time before he ended up using the degree. So, and Raul, it's really good to hear that you're back to work, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Took a little while.
I know you were doing some crafting things like my wife is doing now. And,
I mean, remember what happened to me while playing this game.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, this guy had a heart attack
playing this game.
Playing this game, and that's
I
why
had
we're
no
sending all that
fucking
shit.
idea that I was having a
we're
heart
trying to
attack
cheer him up.
playing this
Sorry,
game.
we tried to kill you, man. Sorry.
Sorry
Here,
about
have
that.
a Funko Pop.
Yeah, right. I mean,
But
yeah, after 5 years, I finally went back to work, and now it's like I said, it's great.
Yeah, it's
man.
fantastic. Well,
My
my
wife
favorite
works
thing
in-
about
my
you,
wife works
man,
in the same company.
you now own a house.
And we
Thank
own a
God.
house. Yep, we
Anybody
live in
that
an
doesn't
apartment.
own their own place, please
The
get a
entire
place
time
as soon
playing
as
with
you
you guys
can.
is in a 1-bedroom apartment, and now we've been in this house a year now. So
Yeah.
Awesome. Good
Well,
job,
the
bro.
thing is,
Awesome.
the thing is this, guys. Look, if you own it, even if you decide to move, you get the money you put into it back when you sell it. Okay, you're not peeing your money down the drain. So, Shulkin, you're doing the D&D thing. Have you picked up the music again?
No.
No.
Kind
You
of focusing more
retired
on.
from singing?
I still go to karaoke every so often.
Yeah. But
That's about
this
it.
guy used to sing with local rock bands where he's at in Oklahoma. So, I really
Well,
wish you'd do that. I just love it when people do their passions, Hey.
Getting to do this D&D thing and getting to write the stories I have been able to write and create the environment and the dialogues and the amount of times I've made my players cry.
There you go.
And it's not just like crying, oh God, why? Crying like it's such an emotional moment. Like, oh God, there's this one scene that they quote me the most on, and they're like, it was the most wholesome thing, and I was talking about family and stuff. I remember like everyone sent screenshots of their notes to me like the next day, just with that part circled.
Oh, sorry about that.
Nice.
Well, you guys all know my co-host, Mystic Mom down there, Justifer Jimmy. He actually has a new job now, guys. He works quality control for somebody. We don't need to say who it is, but he actually is not in retail anymore, man. He's got a decent gig now, and I'm very happy to
He's
hear
all
that.
respectable,
And,
like.
yes, he has a respectable job. He's actually growing up. I didn't think Mystic Mom was ever going to grow up, but he actually. But you guys can all see him. He co-hosts this show with me. It's usually me back there drawing, and he and I are yakking and interacting with the chat. But yeah, I would love to make this like a monthly or bi-monthly thing. We'll talk about it in the Facebook thing, and I love you guys. Always have. I'm really proud of all of you. You guys are doing great in life, and let's hope everything keeps going. And let's hope this book takes off, because if it does, we're gonna tell the stories.
So many
That
stories.
are so good. They really are. People, you've heard me and Justifer Jim talk about it. They can back me up on this. We wrote some stuff that would rival the Marvel stories. I can tell you this: Knox Hayden guy. It took an Endgame type effort to take that guy out. It was crazy. It was really cool. We had the leadership alert group going after Hayden, while back on Earth, his demon army was trying to take out Mystic Mom and the rest of Mythology. I mean, all of them. It was pretty crazy, man. It was fun stuff. It really was. But listen, I want to thank you guys for being here. And whoops, somebody just hit. Who is that? Let's see. Oh, that's Rob. What's he saying?
All of us, apparently.
What did he say?
He said he joined.
I joined, but
I'm coming, guys.
I'm looking at a lake
He's
after
changing his
driving
clothes,
Wisconsin from Texas. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're good, bro. Don't worry. You're good if he's watching. But anyway, look, guys, I'm gonna probably play my trailer again here in a second to let people know what's going on. And wow, we're getting banged all over the place. Stop changing your outfit. That's right. Uncle Jesse, stop changing your outfit, damn it. But anyway, look, I'll get a hold of you in the chat. Is there anything you want to share with the crowd? And you guys are just going to keep playing it, right?
We're all
No, this is stopping this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is it. This is our life now.
Right.
I hear it, man. But it's
Bling.
but
I will
bling,
say
but bling,
we
bling,
should-
bling. It's a
We
lot of fun.
we
And,
should do a spin-off show for Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
for the
I was
to
going to
play.
say, I told Jimmy that he needed to get with you and do that Magic the Gathering thing.
It's easy to
If
record.
you still play that, I'm sure they get you involved.
I haven't played Magic in long time.
It's
Yeah?
easy to record the games on Arena, and then we can just sit back and Mystery Science Theater 3000 each game that we record.
Oh wow, that's an idea. You can always live stream it too. You could.
Yeah,
you could
well,
live stream it.
You don't want to live stream because if you make a mistake, everybody's gonna see it.
Like, why?
Oh,
Why
you
would on you
don't want to be
forever?
embarrassed. Come on, that's half the fun, man. It's blowing it on
Look
live
at that
TV. Come on,
Why did you play that fucking
yeah.
card? What a noob.
Look at this guy. This guy.
Playing the counterspell on a board.
Oh man. All right, let me see. Where did I put that thing? I've gotta find what I'm looking for here. Okay. Well, listen, guys. I want you guys to know that I love all of you, and I will get a hold of you in the thread, and we'll decide when we're going to do this again. Could be in a month, could be in a couple of months.
Oh man, we're ending. I still got like 3 more beers.
Oh, come on, bro. No, we got to end because I got to work tonight, and I've got to get some things done. But we will do it again soon. Okay. So from all of us, from the OG Mythology crew, I want to thank you for being here. And until we meet again, you guys, do me a favor and just keep on keeping on, okay? We'll see you next time. Take care now.
For the league.
For the league, baby. Let freedom reign.
Right on Caledonia.
Right on Caledonia.
Here we go. All right, come on. I can't find my mouse. See, it's fun to screw up. And they're listening to you. So.
Oh, God.
we're staying on the air until this is over.
Mouse is in your pants.
Yeah,
Just
while
stick
I
your
work.
hand in there. You might find it.
I've decided I'm going to go ahead and Twitch stream the entire process of doing the comic book. So, welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to be doing my sketches. You see here, there's some of my artwork that's already on. It's on display there in the slideshow above my face cam. After losing my career to the COOF in 2021, I decided to bet on myself, invest a little money, get a computer that was worth doing video editing on, and start developing my passions here on YouTube. Started this channel back in 2008, and now you'll be able to see me stream weekly on Sketching the Privateer, the show where I show you the development of my comic book that's been in the works for 20 years. The Brothers Hack the Matrix, an everyman talk show developed with myself and my brother Highlander over conversations we had during his commute home. And Papa Joe Gamer, up way too late. An older gentleman trying to stay up on his nights off, playing some video games, having a few cocktails and a few fails. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, and until I see you again, keep on keeping on.